Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to present you another pod system by Voopoo, and this one is another one in the Argus series, and this one is called the Klyc. As usual, you will get some paperwork and a user manual. You will also get a USB Type-C charging cable, and then here you have it. So this is the Voopoo Klyc. I got the black and gold version, as you can see. Of course, this will come in a bunch of different colors. You got Argus on one side and no Voopoo logo anywhere else. This is a super simple pod system. There's no menu system, there's no on and off settings or anything on it. No, it's just an auto draw device. And why do they call this the Voopoo Klyc? Well, that's because you have this top part and it clicks. So you got pretty much a dust protection cap on the top, like so. It has a good magnet, so pretty strong. The other features on this device, you got adjustable airflow, so you just slide this lever to open or close off your airflow. And then over here you've got an RGB strip and an LED indicator, and on the other side you've got your USB Type-C charge port to charge this internal 1350 milliamp hour battery, and you can charge this at max 1.2 amps. The pods, these are the new Voopoo Argus V2 pods with the iCosm code technology. I did a video about this, I think last week or the week before. They'll give you one pod with it, and that's a 0.7 ohm. Let me show you a new one. So in order to fill up the pod, the rubber tab here on the side, and that's how you fill it up. Non-TPD versions 3 ml, TPD versions 2 ml, and you can recognize these V2 pods on this blue base on the bottom. As I said, very simple device to use. So you just take your pod, put it in, and then you get an RGB strip over here, which you can disable. You need to vape 3 times very fast within 2 seconds. Let me do that. And now the RGB strip is disabled, and you can still see a little LED indicator that will stay on. This little LED indicator is also a battery indicator. When this changes from white to red, that means that it's time to charge the device. Now let me quickly show you how this vapes. The device itself, very simple, very basic, super easy, super user friendly. No adjustments, no on and off button, no, just auto draw and vape it. You got the adjustable airflow on the side, and that's all the features on this device. And of course, the way why they call it Klyc is this dust cover. Of course, these pods are compatible with other Argus pod systems. So I got this one, I got this one, and I have another one as well. All these pods are interchangeable with all the Argus pod systems. The main feature, of course, are these Argus V2 pods, which are much better compared to the first versions. And as you can see, you've got these in 0.4, 0.7 and a 1 ohm pod, 2 or 3 ml of e-liquid capacity. And as I showed you, you can use these pods in these types of different devices. There's nothing bad that I can say about the device. As I said, super simple, just basic pod system. Just have a little LED indicator to tell you when you have to charge the device, but for the rest, no other functions on this. 1350 milliamp hour, that's decent. The pods, as I said, they're much better than the V1s. If you want to know more about that, check out the Voopoo site. They have a breakdown of how the internals of the coil look like, but they look completely different to the first versions and to most other pod systems. Good experience on these pods, in my opinion. They last a long time. They say 30 days cleanliness, about 100 ml of e-liquid. Yeah, you have to take that with a grain of salt, you know. I've been using these pods for quite a while now, and I can tell you that these last way longer Then the V1s, zero condensation or leaking that I had on these pots with 50-50 liquids, with 70-30 liquids. Everything seems to work just fine. It stays completely dry on the bottom, so no leaking or condensation inside of the device. That's important to me. So yeah, another one in the Voopoo Argus series, this Klyc. If you're in the market for a new pot system, I can highly recommend you these Voopoo Argus V2 pots. They're very good in my opinion. Which device you choose in the Argus series, that's up to you. But now you've got this new Klyc as another option. For the rest, I think I pretty much told you everything about it. I'm gonna cut it off there. That was it for me, guys. And I will see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.